this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time, because it's frustrated me to no fucking end, alright? Now, look, I'm not the biggest fan of 343 since they took the biggest dump on Halo's legacy. What, with Halo 4's just overall shittiness, the Master Chief Collection's utter failure at launch, Halo 5 Guardians' absolute failure as a narrative storytelling Halo game, there was one thing that was keeping my hopes up for Halo 5 Guardians, and that was Warzone Firefight. Now, I know it's been out for a while now, but these are complaints that I've had ever since the Warzone Firefight beta ever started. These go as far as that, and they still refuse to balance it. No, what makes it worse is they didn't balance it correctly. They did everything wrong. Everything that was wrong with the beta, they made it worse with its release. So hopefully, in the hopes that I can somehow get somebody at 343 to at least consider these suggestions, as someone who loves Halo as a franchise, as someone who wants to love this mode, as someone who wants an excuse to play this game beyond its shitty multiplayer and its shitty campaign, I'm gonna lay down exactly what needs to be fixed right here and right now. First of all, this is the biggest problem with Halo 5 Guardians as a whole. It's low health. Who at 343 thought it was a brilliant idea to water this down into yet another Call of Duty clone with its paper-thin skin of armor? Who thought it was a good idea that in Halo, of all games, no matter what you're playing, you will die in 2 seconds? Now, I could have kind of forgiven that in the multiplayer, you know. I mean, I don't really play multiplayer much, but I wouldn't have minded if it was just in multiplayer. But in Warzone Firefight? We're not fighting other players. Why are we dying in 2 shots? And what makes it worse is that even when you're in a vehicle, you have no armor. You have no protection. I've been nuked by a grunt when I was on a warthog. Increase our armor. Where is our health? We're Spartans. Where is the armor? Second problem, enemy health and enemy damage. The damage thing I could forgive a bit if they would increase the armor, but overall, their health and their damage. Why do you need a power-up to fix a basic issue with the game? That's right, there's an actual power-up in the game that gives you proper damage. There is actually a power-up in-game that lets you increase the amount of damage to what it's supposed to be. Now with the Covenant, it's not so bad, okay? A couple shots to the head will take down their shield, and one more burst will finish them off in one go. But the Prometheans, don't even get me started on the Prometheans because I'm gonna start anyway. Their armor is atrocious. Why is it that high? It takes me like a clip and a half just to bring one Promethean soldier down to at least to the point where I can shoot his open stomach. And don't even get me started on the Knights, those unbearable fuckers. Their launchers, their armor, they are damn near unkillable unless you spawn in 5 times each. Each of your teammates, which is 8, by the way, 8. All 8 of your teammates need to respawn about 5 times, wasting all of their ammo just to take down one Knight. That is atrocious. The balance in this mode is atrocious. And it's even more heartbreaking when you spend your rec points on a power-up or a new weapon or this awesome rare vehicle that you just got out of a rec package, and then it's just blown to bits by this overpowered enemy that you can't stop. It's annoying. It's atrocious, and there is zero balance to Warzone Firefight. And the last big problem that I have with this overall mode is the respawn timers. This wasn't even a thing in the beta. I swear to you, back in the beta, there was not this issue, but then they decided to add it because fuck you. Every time the rounds continue, it increases your respawn timer. So on round 1, that timer is going to be a lot less than what round 2's respawn timer is. So if you died on round 1, it'll be like, I forget exactly what it is, but for the sake of argument, round 1 is 10 seconds respawn, okay? Then round 2, 15 seconds. Round 3, 20 seconds. It's nowhere near that small, trust me. It's actually a lot bigger than just a 5-second difference. But who thought that was a good idea? Especially when enemies are so overpowered, especially when you have no form of defense yourself. You need that shorter respawn time because the end boss battles can get so fucking annoying. God damn it. I wanted to give you a chance. I thought you'd learned your lesson, but you didn't. 343. No, I'm done. You know what? 343 has officially shat all over Halo's name. Halo is a laughingstock of a franchise now. It's microtransaction riddled. Its balance is piss poor out the window. Its legendary narrative is fucking tossed down the drain. Halo is a laughingstock as it stands now. 343, give up the license or get your shit in gear. This is pathetic. I reinstalled the 90 gigabytes. The 90 gigabytes! 90! I reinstalled that to see if you had learned your lesson after all this time, but you didn't. You have shat all over the name of Halo, and I will never forgive you for that. Goku, take it away.